Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming for an actual video. Today is special because we hit our 3-month mark to evaluate progress and to let you guys know where we stand, what our goals are, and where we came from. So today was a back day to finish up the cycle of the 4 main days that we have. We've been, doing 2 upper body days essentially and 2 lower body days. We start out with a chest and try, and we move to a squat or a leg day. And after that, we do shoulders. And then to end the cycle, we do back and buys. So today was the last session in this cycle to conclude the 3-month checkpoint. We did break quite a few records today actually, so very, very pleased with today's workout. But here we've been working with 315 pounds recently, trying to get to 10 reps, and we did indeed beat the previous attempt on our last cycle. So enjoy this for the moment. At the end of this video, we will review our history from the past 3 months, and a little bit sooner there's an honorable mention lift we'll add to the end because according to the progress, it has been the most improved lift that we have, but it is not deadlift. But here we're going to squeeze out this last rep real quick. Not the greatest form, but sometimes you got to squeeze that last rep out. That's where you build the muscle. Moving on to pull-ups, not chin-ups. There's a little controversy around these. Pull-ups are indeed hands facing away. Chin-ups are indeed palms facing in. The Lift-Off app suggested we do 20 pounds again, and we try to do 10 or 11, I think, but I wanted to increase the weight a little bit by 5 pounds, but as of late we've been doing a lot of chin-ups with 20-25 pounds, so switching it back up to pull-ups. And we beat our last attempt with weight and reps, so very pleased with that. Next, we'll do bent over rows, again exceeding and beating the previous cycles, adding weight, and almost beat the reps with added weight. I'm not bending over completely like a lot of you might do, but if any of you are familiar with Dorian Yates, he likes to bend over at about a 45-degree angle and have more of a back, like a pull towards the back rather than completely up, if that makes sense. So it's up and back rather than just up, I suppose. We haven't done too many. Well, we do hammer curls on our shoulder day, and we do some type of supinated curl on our back and bicep day. So today we did barbell curls to failure, added 5 pounds, and beat the reps. So overall, a pretty good day with these lifts that we usually do. And to add to this, we did weigh 188.9 6 pounds this morning. The goal was to be around 189.9, so basically 190 pounds by the end of this month, but our appetite's been kind of slim, so we haven't gotten completely there yet, but solid muscle built so far this year. I did this one because I saw another fellow YouTuber. Since I have the cables and I have a bench, I thought I would try this. Just another version of a straight arm pull down. But since this was kind of new, I wasn't sure exactly how this would work. As you can see, my bench is sliding back. So we have to rearrange a couple of times, and then I got smart and put a weight on there. So the last few felt a lot better than the first. That's why we kind of gave an approximate amount of reps. But I guess this could be also a chest, triceps, and upper lats. That's where I feel this the most. But we're going to do something different now after this and explain where we've been the past year or past 3 months, whatever the progress lets us know. But as you can see, we've gone up 35 pounds on incline press since the beginning, with a 1 rep max of 228. Our history shows from the beginning we did 145 for 10 down there at the bottom, and we took another screenshot here. For the last few, we did 180 by 8. So great improvement on incline, working the upper chest. So the next, we'll have squat. This is kind of weird. I only did from 6 months ago because we did a Smith machine before all this. So 323 pounds, 1 rep max. Beginning from around the time we got this, 225 for 12 down at the bottom with a 315 1 rep max. And the most recent one, which is not the best, but we did 255 for 8. But I think our best was 250 for 11, somewhere along the lines. Shoulder press is where we've had the most struggle. We haven't had basically any improvement. So we may need to include some more volume over the next few weeks. But first shoulder press was around 135 for 7 when we got this home gym. And we've only gone up 1 rep on the same weight in about 6 months, unfortunately. But shoulders are tough, they're dense, you got to keep working them. And lastly, but not least, for the main 420 pound, 1 rep max, 53 pound increase since the beginning. And last November, when we got the first day of this gym, we did 275 for 10, and now we have gone all the way up to 315 for 10. So great improvement there. Next, this is the honorable mention I included, dips. It doesn't give a 1 rep max, but this back last September we only did 15 pounds for 10 reps down at the bottom. And when we got our home gym, we went up 20 pounds for 15 reps. And then the most recent one, 55 pounds for 12 reps. Insane improvement. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. We'll be back with shorts later on. Thank you.